Hello guys and welcome back to TechWolf. Today we are going to do another quiz for CompTIA Network Plus. So let's go here into CompTIA, let's go into Network and let's grab the first quiz. And this quiz will be 20 questions long, as here all quizzes are 20 questions long. So let's start. Company needs to allow employee to securely access internet resources from outside the office using web browser. What should they implement? Telnet, FTP server, SSL VPN, load balancing or static NAT. And here the correct answer should be SSL VPN, as an SSL VPN allows secure remote access through a web browser. A technician needs to determine the path that network packets take to a destination. What commands should they use? Traceroute, NSLOOKUP, ping, netstat or ifconfig. And here the correct answer should be traceroute, as traceroute maps the path packets to take to a remote destination. A user is unable to access internal company resources when connected to a VPN. The user can access internet. What should the technician check first? Wi-Fi encryption settings, Bluetooth settings, printer driver version, CPU utilization or split tunneling configuration. And here the correct answer would be split tunneling configuration. If split tunneling is enabled, only some traffic goes through the VPN. A technician is installing a new wireless network in warehouse with large metal shelves. What issue might they encounter? Signal interference from metal objects, network loop, IP address conflict, low QoS priority or incorrect NAT configuration. And here the correct answer would be signal interference from metal objects, as metal objects can reflect or block Wi-Fi signals, causing interference. A user reports that they cannot access a secure website. Other websites load fine. What should the technician check first? IP address of the printer, network cable type, expired SSL certificate, DHCP lease time or duplex settings. And here the correct answer would be expired SSL certificate. A website with an expired SSL certificate may prevent secure connections. A technician is troubleshooting an IP address conflict between two devices. What is the best way to resolve the issue? Disable the firewall, use crossover cable, restart the router, assign the device a static IP address outside the DHCP range, or install new network drivers. And here the correct answer would be assign one device a static IP address outside the DHCP range, as assigning a static IP address outside the DHCP range prevents conflicts. And the company wants to segment its network without adding additional physical hardware. What should they implement? NAT, VLANs, PAT, proxy server or MAC filtering. And here the correct answer would be VLANs, as VLANs allow network segmentation without requiring additional hardware. As you know guys, VLANs can be configured on one switch. A technician is troubleshooting connectivity issue on a network switch. They suspect a faulty port. What tool can be used to test a network cable? Cable tester, protocol analyzer, tone generator, punch down tool or Wi-Fi analyzer. And here the correct answer would be cable tester, as a cable tester verifies continuity and proper wiring of network cables. A user is experiencing slow speeds on a gigabit Ethernet network. The network adapter is set to auto-negotiate. What settings should the technician check next? Duplex settings, firewall rules, DNS server, MAC filtering or VLAN assignments. And here the correct answer would be duplex settings, as mismatched duplex settings can cause slow network performance. A technician is configuring a VPN connection that encrypts all data traffic between remote users and corporate network. What protocol should they use? PPTP, IPsec, HTTP, Telnet, or FTP? And here the correct answer would be IPsec, as IPsec provides encrypted and secure VPN communication. A company needs to ensure VoIP traffic has priority over regular web browsing. What networking feature should be configured? NAT, port mirroring, quality of service, load balancing, or static routing? And here the correct answer would be quality of service, or QoS, as quality of service prioritizes network traffic, ensuring VoIP calls receive higher priority. A technician needs to verify which network ports are open on a remote server. What command should they use? Ping, traceroute, ifconfig, netstat, or nmap? So which command we would use to check open ports? And here the correct answer would be nmap, as nmap is network scanning tool used to identify open ports and services. A technician is configuring a router with a new subnet to separate voice and data traffic. What subnet mask should be used for a network that supports 62 usable hosts? And here you need to know subnetting. I will not be going through. Pause the video, take a look and make your decision. And here the correct answer would be 255.255.255.192, as this is the CIDR26 subnet mask and it provides 62 usable host addresses. A user reports that their workstation cannot obtain an IP address from the DHCP server. Other users on the same network are unaffected. What should the technician check first? Firewall settings, DHCP scope settings, network cable connection, proxy server settings, or VLAN configuration? And here the correct answer would be network cable connection. A loose or disconnected cable can prevent a workstation from communicating with DHCP server. A technician needs to identify a cable that runs through the ceiling and terminates in server room. What tools should they use? Tone generator and probe, loopback plug, multimeter, spectrum analyzer, or punch down tool? And here the correct answer would be tone generator and probe. A tone generator and probe helps trace cables through walls and ceilings. A company is implementing a secure network that requires authentication before allowing devices to connect via Wi-Fi. What security protocol should be used? WEP, VPA2-Enterprise, Open Authentication, Radius-free authentication, or MD5 hashing? And here the correct answer is VPA2-Enterprise, as enterprise this is for corporations. VPA2 Enterprise uses 802.1x authentication, providing enhanced security for enterprise networks. A technician suspects a failing network switch is causing connectivity issues. What tool can be used to check for excessive packet loss and latency? Traceroute, NSLookup, ping, ipconfig, or ARP? And here the correct answer is ping, as the ping command measures packet loss and latency, helping diagnose network issues. As by using ping, we are pinging another device and it returns us the calls and tells us how many packets have been lost over the packet sending and receiving back to our device. A network administrator needs to allow remote access to an internal web server using port 443. What type of configuration should they use on the firewall? Static routing, VLAN tagging, MAC filtering, port forwarding, or QoS settings or quality of service settings. And here the correct answer is port forwarding, as the port forwarding allows external traffic to reach an internal device on a specified port. A user reports intermittent connectivity issue on a Wi-Fi network. Other devices are not affected. What should the technician check first? Server rack temperature, power supply unit, signal strength and interference, firewall logs, or network switch model. And here the correct answer would be signal strength and interference, as weak signal or interference from other devices can cause intermittent Wi-Fi issues. A technician is troubleshooting a network issue where users are unable to access the internet, but they can access internal resources. The technician pings an external IP address and receives requests timed out. What is the most likely cause? Failed hard drive, incorrect default gateway configuration, wireless interference, duplicate MAC addresses, or damaged network cable. And here the correct answer would be, I believe, incorrect default gateway configuration, as if users can access internal resources but not external sites, the default gateway may be misconfigured. And here see the results, and I believe we answered 100%. So yes guys, this was another quiz on TechWolf channel. If you are interested in more quizzes, go to the channel's homepage, click on playlists, and there you will find more quizzes on networking and other tech certification quizzes, so as many tech tutorials and courses. So yes guys, hope that you found this video useful, and if you did, leave a like, share this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.